And hello again there, YouTube. Stampede Valkyrie coming back at you again on the end of summer 2021 here on this middle to late September afternoon, early evening. Hopefully everybody else's summer went well this year. I'm certainly enjoying this weather. But let's go ahead and talk about what I've got here in front of us. AeroDynic model 24XQ. Q is quartz, and Q basically means that it's a halogen bar. So the bulbs in here are correct. I've actually replaced two of the clear bulbs with red bulbs, so it's going to be red, clear alternating. And the original domes in this bar were red. The bulbs on this bar now are candy cane, red, clear, candy cane. Now I'm kind of doing this a little bit in the shade. The sun's kind of brutal. I'm hoping as I walk around here and you guys get a 360 of this, the sun doesn't come in and wash me out like it did last time. It doesn't look like that's happening this time here, which is good for both of us. But while I give you the 360 on the bar, it is an X bar, so sealed beam, AeroDynic, commonly called the Aero Twin Sonic. Again, Q for quartz, which means these are H7600 series bulbs. Not sure where I got some red ones, but I did have some red ones, so I figured I'd throw in the red ones and go with it. As you can see there, the clear is on the side facing me, and then obviously red. Kind of hard to tell, but you can see that's not a clear bulb there on the side. But as we come in here over the clear, I give you a good shot of the insides now that they're cleared out. Here's the XQ. Completely detailed the inside of this bar. Gotta love clear segments that can show that. Did a quick little bit of Novus and then a little bit of Neverdull on the center section, and a little bit of rubbing, but nothing too bad. Pretty cleaned up. Gearbox, still not much rust or corrosion. These mirrors cleaned up very nicely. There was a lot of dust, dirt, whatever else that comes on these bars. The date on this bar is 1985. That's the SAE tag. And then 585 is what's on the motor. I'm not sure if I can actually... let's back it up. Let's see if I can actually get that. It is in the clear section. The question is that can I get to a point that you can see it? Not so much. You might be able to see it. Let me swing down there and lock in on that. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, long story short, this was originally a clear or red bar, clear bulbs. The red domes are usable. They need some work. I need to clean them up, do a little bit of wet sanding, polish them up. They should be fine. At this stage here, the reason why I went with candy cane is, well, when I think of AeroDynic, I think of candy cane. I think there's a lot of people that do, even more so than red blue. So I think of candy cane. AeroDynics, decided I'd run with it. On that note, let's just power up, take a look at it, and enjoy it, honestly. Oh, I forgot I did mention, there is a speaker in here. I'm not likely I'm going to be able to get much on it because I'm in the shade, but the speaker in here is not a Federal. You might be able to see it a little bit in there. It's actually a Code 3 speaker. I was thinking about taking it out, but to be honest with you, not that important, honestly. Grand scheme of things, Code 3 speaker, that's what it had its life with, and so on and so forth. This came from a pumper off a fire company in central PA. The pumper itself was slated to be scrapped. As far as I know of, the only thing that was left on the pumper when I got to it was this bar, and the interior was pretty much gutted out. But at this point here, the bar was saved, cleaned up, surprisingly good condition for being a 1985 bar, and not a lot of rust or corrosion. So let's fire this guy up and take a look and see how it looks, shall we? There we go. Just got blasted in the face. Halogen bulbs are pretty bright. Well, in the shade, you can actually see the red clear a little better, which is kind of nice. So there you go. Your red clear candy cane. Not bad. Not too loud as I walk around the bar. You'll have to bear with me. I'm doing this with one hand. I'm watching what I'm doing so I don't trip and kill myself. But all in all, a very good condition bar. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this yet. This may go up for sale. This may stick with me. I have a couple of these bars already. So the XQs, while uncommon, the quartz bars were uncommon. Not as common as the standard X series or R series bars, which are the other sealed beams. So a little bit unique. I'm not going to say rare. I'll call it unique. And I've got a couple of these already, including new old stock. I have a new old stock XQ and a new old stock RQ bar, which the RQ is the forward-facing mirrors, not necessarily the X mirrors. So that's about it in a nutshell. I'll back off here a little bit, give us another down low. And I think that turned out quite well. I may actually come back out here at some point during the evening if I get a chance, and try to get some video of this at night, because this is probably going to be pretty impressive, at least even more so in my opinion at night. But there it is in a nutshell. Enjoy, and hope the rest of your weekend went as well as mine did. Have a good evening, YouTube.